Wesley Shine drop step turnaround jumper to Scott. Scott throws it down with a right-hand slam. Kept alive by Landisburg, tips it ahead to Farrakhan. He's going to throw it down with a one-hand jam.
Cavalier Sports Weekly is brought to you by Geico, the Virginia Athletics Foundation, the Virginia Lottery, and by UVA Health Systems.
On this edition of Cavalier Sports Weekly,
went to workouts. I called him Adam. I didn't even know his name.
Welcome to Cavalier Sports Weekly. My name is Dontrelle Inman, number 81 on the football team. We were back in action this week against VMI, but before we get to the highlights, let's check out the play of the week.
So the ball teed up from the 30. This one's going to be sent end over end. It's going to be a shallow kick fielded by Raynard Horn in his own 13. Going to take it around that right hash mark. Room to run. Breaks a tackle. He's still motoring. Across the 50 to the 35. Look out. Here goes Raynard Horn to the 10. Touchdown!
We've been practicing all week, just hit the hole for the returners, just to hit the hole and everybody get that block. And that's what took place. It was a little crease up there and I just hit it. I almost ran out of gas. It felt good though, I just wanted to get there. I haven't been there before, so it just felt good celebrating with my teammates.
Raynard Horn all the way for a touchdown, and Virginia's back in front. Stay tuned. Virginia game highlights are coming up next. Touchdown! Dontrelle Inman goes up into the air and snares it down for his second scoring catch of the game. This portion of Cavalier Sports Weekly is brought to you by Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Welcome back to the show. After a week off, our football team hosted in-state opponent VMI on Saturday. Let's check out the game story.
Return the kick from Hinkabine. He has it teed up. He sends it high end over end. It'll be fielded a yard deep in the end zone to the right hash mark. Rainey Wiles takes it out from there, and he is hit hard right at the 14. Nowhere to go. Takes a straight drop back. Slings the pass far side. Completes that to Dontrelle Inman. He gets past one defender and charges ahead across the 26 to the 25, where he's finally wrapped up. Farrakhan's out of the gun here, takes the snap. It was bobbled initially. Now he completes the pass. Inman cuts it to the inside. He's got an opening into the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia.
When I caught the ball, I didn't really think I was going to score until I saw my teammate Chris. And then that's when my eyes lit up. And then when I got into the end zone, seeing all my teammates congratulating me and everything, it was a wonderful moment.
Showing blitz, man in motion coming to the near side is Scott. He'll line from that far side slot. Here comes the pressure. Cam Johnson absolutely barrels into Jones and makes the sack at the 27-yard line. For VMI, it was 0 for 2 on third downs. Here's the snap. Pass over the middle. That ball is complete, but a tackle put on by Womack. Single back set, two receivers left, one right. Jones takes the snap and will lob this one down the sideline. Got a man. One-hand catch is made by Talley. He was behind the coverage from Rosside Dowling. Receiver right. Jones drops back. That pocket collapsing. Now he's going to scramble. This is what he does best. As it finds a man open, lobs it downfield. Catch is made all the way to the 1-yard line.
First half, the first quarter looked kind of lethargic a little bit, and then we just kind of came to life there a little bit and just started doing the things I thought we needed to do to win this game.
It's going to be a shallow kick fielded by Raynard Horn in his own 13. Going to take it around that right hash mark. Room to run. Breaks a tackle. He's still motoring. Across the 50 to the 35. Look out. Here goes Raynard Horn to the 10. 5. Touchdown. What an answer. Raynard Horn all the way for a touchdown, and Virginia's back in front.
we've been practicing all week, just hit the hole for the returners, just to hit the hole and everybody get that block. And that's what took place. It was a little crease up there, and I just hit it. I almost ran out of gas. It felt good, though. You know, I just wanted to get there. I haven't been there before, so it just felt good to celebrate with my teammates.
Cavaliers come with a nickel package. He drops back, fires a pass near side, intercepted. That pass picked up by Chase Minifield as he steps in front.
Chase, has been a veteran, a crafty veteran, of reading quarterback's eyes and intentions, and I thought he did a nice job, made the really, really good athletic play.
What a play! Chase Minifield gets a hand on it and somehow keeps it alive.
That was a great play by Chase. That kind of thing doesn't really surprise me. He makes plays like that in practice pretty often, so he's a very good player, and I'm glad I don't have to face him.
Shielded Jones now as they come out of the I formation. Verica slings the pass far side. Ball's complete. Inman shakes a tackle and he was on his way to the end zone again. Verica takes the straight drop back. Pocket holds up. He slings the pass over the middle. That ball's caught. Chris Bird lunges to the end zone. Touchdown. Let's see if they got him in. Yes, indeed.
He hit on some intermediate passing routes that we haven't hit this year, particularly in the kind of 18 to 25 yard range. So that's good. I mean, those kind of plays open up the defense and allow a little better breathing room for the running game.
Dropping straight back again is Morgan. The quarterback will throw over the middle. That ball is complete. And a big hit by Asar Walcott. Receivers to each side of Verica. He looks to his right, fires over the middle. That ball's caught. Touchdown! Dontrelle Inman goes up into the air and snares it down for his second scoring catch of the game.
Both of them complement each other very well. And as I said, it was nice to see Jared make some plays along with Matt. Make some catches that continue to move the chain.
Pair of receivers right, one to the left. He takes a quick drop, and he's hit hard as Cam Johnson explodes through the offensive line and just leveled Cameron Jones.
I do like the aggressiveness of the players. I like the aggressiveness of the secondary playing man coverage and just what we do. So that's what we do. And we'll get those rush lanes squared away because it's going to be important, particularly for this quarterback that's coming in next week.
69 career touchdowns. He takes a snap here, fires his first collegiate pass. It's a completion to Jared Green. Green across the 50, inside the 45, down to the 43. And how about that for a start for Mr. Matheny?
Both guys came in. They played. I think both threw touchdown passes, I believe. So we'll go back and we'll look at this and we'll see, is it somebody that emerged as a clear-cut number two or two guys that have played in the game now still battling?
Next to Jared Green. He wants Green. Fires over the middle. Green makes the catch. Reaches for the end zone. Touchdown! Jared Green into the end zone and Virginia adds to the tally on the first career touchdown pass for Ross Matheny. Here's a pass.
Touchdown,
Rocco
Cavaliers.
finds Phillips in the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia.
He's going through a tough time. God bless him. I encourage people to continue to with thoughts and prayers for him because he's adjusting. He's going through a hard time, and it was great to see him have some success. By getting a call. And that touchdown, I'm sure, meant a lot to him in a lot of ways. We'll celebrate this for a little bit. It's always short-lived because we know that the next opponent is a very, very good team. We'll be here in Charlottesville playing again, and we're looking forward to the challenge. This next game is a big game for us in that, we've gone, from playing Richmond to now going out to USC, very good team, to playing VMI. Credit to them for fighting and giving great effort. Now back to ACC schedule and plus a team like Florida State and the teams following them, the caliber of teams that they are. So we'll find out, which team we are, and but we're all looking forward to that challenge and answering that question.
A lot of people never thought Aaron Taliaferro would rise to the top of the depth chart, but that is exactly what the linebacker from Gloucester has done, as we will see in the next story.
Our most improved player that we voted on was Aaron Taliaferro.
We have some kids that hadn't been able to show what they're capable of doing in the past and had a tremendous spring. Aaron Talaferro.
Like a clean slate, like they didn't know who I was. I remember first couple of days of practice, Coach Reed was like, who are you? He called me Adam first, like he didn't really know who I was.
Now, I have to tell you, for the first 3 weeks that we were here, or the first month before spring ball, we were running around outside doing winter workouts. I called him Adam. I didn't even know his name. Then I realized that his name was Aaron. I said, you know why I realized it? Because you're doing really well.
He told me straight up, the past coaches that were here, they didn't see you as a great player and stuff like that. So I felt like I had to step my game up, and that gave me some motivation to show some effort and show them what I got.
All along, we're going to be pretty good defensively, but we're only going to get there if we do the little things right. Little things. We haven't even scratched the surface in what we can do defensively.
With the 4-3, I feel like you can run them out. You can run around more. Like the defensive line, our defensive line are pretty strong. They give me a lot of help.
They're looking for more fast, tacking, not a read and react style defense. So, we're trying to get the kids to buy into, when you see this, just go. Don't wait around. You don't have to worry about two gap in the sky and cut back on this and pressing line, and just be aggressive, go hard, go fast. Don't worry about making mistakes. We'll be fine.
That's how we're going to win. We're going to be aggressive. We're going to go get people. We're not going to sit back and react. This is not a sit back, read and react defense. This is an attacking, go get them defense.
Cavalier fans, join me, Dave Kane, the voice of the Cavaliers, at the Kroger on Rio Road in Charlottesville from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. for your chance to win an autographed football from head coach Mike London. This portion of Cavalier Sports Weekly is brought to you by UVA Health Systems.
All of our athletes and teams at Virginia work hard at improving their games throughout the year. And right now, our men's basketball team is hard at work getting ready for the 2010 and 2011 season.
Once school starts, the NCAA allows the coaching staff to work with 4 players at a time and do instruction and basketball-related drills for 2 hours a week. And you can split that 2 hours up any way you'd like. When September 15th hits, the coaching staff is allowed to work with the whole team for, again, 2 hours a week, split up any way you like, and we can do coaching and basketball-related stuff. Now, Coach Curtis, our strength and conditioning coach, he's allowed to do his drills with them, and we can observe that. We can do conditioning drills that are without the basketball and have involvement that way. But basketball is limited to 2 hours a week, 4 guys at a time. September 15th hits, then you get the whole team.
Okay, remember now, you have all that ball screen. That's two-man game, screen and roll or in-screen on this. The floodgates will open for you there.
There's a lot of individual skill development. There is certainly some team stuff, but you're just trying to establish a few things and touch on, like I said, the individual work and improvement, development things, and then now that we can work with a team, just introduce some concepts. And it's a new rule that is good, especially when you have a lot of young guys, because you get more time with them, and it's not like October 15th, the start of practice comes, and you're introducing new things. So I like it. It'd be nice, as every coach would want, 4 hours a week. Not asking for much, just 4 hours, especially with a young team, but the 2 hours will take, and it's helpful.
Look at all that room. You have both elbows that all you got to do is get by him. You can do your Jimmer Fredette move. Go ahead. Will's man helps. You can get you an assist. That'd be a guard's dream if a guard was aggressive.
So he's rolling. He's rolling. They got a two-man game. He comes off. I duck in. I'm looking to score that right there.
I like when the ball reverses.
Yeah, don't foul the ball.
You've heard the term baptism by fire. With the way our team breaks this year, a number of them will have to be part of it. They're going to have to contribute and play. And I think with young kids, it's a tremendous opportunity. You have to be patient. You got to push them out of their comfort zone, but you have to allow them to make some mistakes and stick with them, and hopefully they don't get overwhelmed, but it's invaluable. It doesn't always seem like it in the moment or at the time, but boy, it proves very beneficial a year or two down the road when they've been through that at such a young age.
Post, James. Hold it. Eyes up. Look in the post. Look in the post. Good. Nice.
They're familiar with our staff. I see the difference that Coach Curtis has made physically in their bodies,
They've been through the rigors of a season, and even we have a reference point with them when we talk about last year we did this, you remember that, and we can hold them accountable and say, hey, that's not acceptable. We worked on this hour after hour last year, and there's nothing like kind of being in that last year, and they're forced into the role too with all these young guys. They have to say, this is how it is, and that's important. I think it makes guys like Mustafa and Will Sherrill and Mike Scott, it helps them really grow up quick.
Coming up after the break.
This portion of Cavalier Sports Weekly is brought to you by the Virginia Athletics Foundation.
This has been another important week for our soccer team. Our men's team faced American University and ACC rival Clemson, while our women's team traveled down to Blacksburg to take on the Hokies.
I just think we're a little bit flat-footed. We weren't ready for the long ball over the top, but at halftime Steve talked to us, we gathered, we just said, relax, we got this, and came out like we always do. The ball was amazing, and then I just took it inside and hoped for the aimed for the far corner, and it ended up in, so I was pretty excited about that. That was a brilliant goal. I mean, that we always work on those runs with our forwards getting behind, and we noticed their line was a little bit high, so Gloria just made a perfect run and really had a great finish. I'm just getting used to everything. It's like an amazing environment playing with these people and like the team, and it's just getting used to everything as a freshman and everything. So I'm just really excited to be here and just soak everything in and just keep playing from the beginning to the end.
I thought our players, after a little shaky start, and we settled down. I thought we played very well in the second half, and I think we showed a lot of grit, and we played some good soccer there in the second half, I thought, for sure. So a lot of positives, especially after that disappointing loss on Sunday to West Virginia. So, and we had a lot of contributions. I thought we had some very good contributions from players coming off the bench, which just, we've been talking about our depth all year, but I thought they did a great job.
It feels really good. Since I've been here, we've beaten them since I've been here, but for the past couple of years, they've knocked us off, and it's kind of frustrating, but finally we were able to come back, especially at their place, and play our game. It's a huge win for us.
It was a hard-fought game. I think these ACC games are always going to be tough. We got better as the game wore on, and that's a good sign. I just think we got to start a little bit better, but it's a good win for us. It's a good win to start the ACC, and it's a good confidence builder. Like I said, on the road in the ACC, you take these for sure.
In other Cavalier sports action this week,
Thanks for watching Cavalier Sports Weekly. We've got some great home games coming up this week in Charlottesville. Our men's soccer team plays Longwood on Tuesday, then has a huge game on Friday against ACC rival North Carolina. Also on Friday, volleyball hosts ACC opponent Georgia Tech, and our third-ranked field hockey team plays number 2 Maryland. So come out and support the Cavaliers, and remember, go Hoos!
Cavalier Sports Weekly is brought to you by Geico, the Virginia Athletics Foundation, the Virginia Lottery, and by UVA Health Systems.